Did you ever look up a new word on Wikipedia before? And what about our blog? Did everybody knew how to write a blog before we get here? I don't guess. But what we did here, we just looked at YouTube, we watched some videos, we thought about, okay, let's Google how to write a blog. And at the end, we gained knowledge how to write a blog. So that is the topic I would like to talk about. It is just-in-time learning. So it is learning at the point you really need knowledge and not learning beforehand and forget about everything. Just-in-time learning is a thing everyone does in a while. Like, you don't buy a dictionary and learn everything you word and you forget about them. So in some companies it is common to have like a fixed state of education for their employees. And at that point, they have like every 6 months and training for their employees. So it's like, oh yeah, we want to implement a new software in the company in like 6 months. So let's have a 6-hour training so you are prepared for that. But after 6 months, you forget everything. You have to do it again. And that is not that what just-in-time learning is about. Just-in-time learning has some benefits I would like to share with you. First of all, through just-in-time learning, you get a more accurate knowledge than just learning beforehand. It's like when you have a particular problem and you would like to gain knowledge for that, to overcome that problem. So you can learn about that solution for the problem, and you can apply that directly to your problem. So you can think about details you wouldn't consider before. Moreover, just-in-time learning speeds up the learning process. It's like taking an exam. The closer you get to the exam point, you're learning very faster and faster, and you learn a lot more. And it sometimes stays very long in your head because you apply it in that exam later. The third point I would like to mention is that the motivation for your learning increases a lot when you have to overcome a certain problem and you get stuck and you can't move on. You don't want to just waste time and stand there and you can't apply some knowledge. So you want to learn something and then apply that to move on. And the last thing I would like to mention is the retention, the knowledge retention, which optimizes through just-in-time learning. It means that you are able to remember things a lot more than just after 6 months. When you have like a particular problem and you can apply that, you remember things a lot more. So the thing about learning is the most important point for learning is after you learn or gain some knowledge, because that is called the sustain phase. In that phase, you apply that knowledge and you have some practice in that knowledge. So you can remember that and refer to that later. And that's my idea to work. Thank you.